Clips.
And remember, citizens, always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. And $19.95 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell. Alright, bib tubes. Sorry I'm a bit late. Technical issues and all that jazz. But well done, Rangers. 1-0. And I started that too late. Hold on, I'm just taking timestamps here. If any of these get me. Right. Well, again, this isn't going to be a quick solve, so if you're looking for a 2-minute video, making you the meaning of life, this ain't it. And as it says on the tin, it's ramblings of a madman. So there's going to be 1,001 tangents and just connections that I see in the large mosaic of shit you take in. And whether there's connections or not, I'll leave that up to you to decide for yourself. I'm happy to discuss my opinion and my view and what I think is going on. I'm not trying to shove it down anybody's throat. If you're here just for a hate Jew fest, I don't think that's... Well, hopefully that ain't what you're going to get. I'm hoping that's not going to be... God, I knew I should have put shorts on. And I'm going to also try and do a wee bit of an experimento, in the sense I'm going to try and dual cast this on the old Tickety Talk if I can. Right, so I'll start with that. But anyway, the premise of the show, I'm going to be talking about and when I say the creation, who created Israel, the creation of Israel, and why, I'm talking about the modern day state of Israel. So there's no need to go and do your biblical and canonical studies and stuff. Or beat me over the head with all those stories from a long time ago about who's right and who's wrong. You can make your own mind up about that. I'm pretty sure you're able to do that, ain't yous? So, I'm just going to be talking about, because as far as I'm aware, I don't hear anybody else with the same opinion in and around Israel that I have, or the reason it was created and who created it and for what reasons. And it slides into like, a lot of the conspiracies into World War One and World War Two as well. And I'll show why, in the mind of a madman, I've came to these conclusions. Others will have other conclusions, I am sure. So again, this isn't just about a hate Jew fest, because you'll be surprised about where I come from. It'll actually, see if you haven't heard the bull crap I spew about this, it'll probably mash your melon, man, in the sense that you get your head round it. Oh shit. Oh, I don't know what went overboard there. Bad back, to say the least, for months. Physio on Wednesday, thank fuck. So I think he will actually be, well, I don't know, I think some people will be surprised, or might even find it hard to comprehend the conclusion I'm currently sitting at when it comes to the creation of Israel, who created it and for what reason, and then and how the whole thing was getting used as a theatre production, in my opinion. And again, that isn't, and again, this isn't a hate Jew fest. It isn't like if people want to come along and say whatever they want to say, batter in, but that isn't the purpose of this. I'm hoping this might open other areas for people to go investigate themselves. But before we do that, let me see if I can do this live on the Tickety Talks as well. So as far as I'm aware, open. Yes, everything's working okay on the YouTubes. So I've got that. Right, okie doke. Now this obviously won't make sense to you guys unless I do this. And it still doesn't make sense to you until I do this. Then I can't see it. But this is the Tickety Talk studio, which they force you to use. You can't use your own streaming software like OBS or anything, which that's what I use. So let's see if I can go live on the Tickety Talk. This is going to be chats and interviews. Title, let's go live. Who created Israel? And I want bamboo, I want bamboo. Now, in theory. Now, yeah, in theory, I'm actually live on TikTok right now. If there is anybody out there who does do my Tickety Talks and is in the boob tubes or whatever, let me know, man, because right now my head is pickled. Trying to do 2 at 1, motherfuckers. Anywho, I'm trying to think. Jump around. Daryl, it all goes back to the Vatican. I'm not going to disagree with you, mate. I'm not going to disagree with you. That's no primarily where I'm kind of going with this. As I'm saying, mate, I'm talking about the creation of modern day Israel. Who created modern day Israel? Not the biblical idea, which has been, in my opinion, bastardized over millennia. Literally over millennia. By many a powerful man, ladies, and it's been bastardized by many a powerful man for many reasons, mainly power, more power. I'm talking about the creation of the modern day Israel. Now, for me, it's geopolitical. It's geopolitical, not religious. Well, in fact, no, that's a lie, actually. No, in fact, that's completely opposite. Not only is it geopolitical, there's a heavy, it comes... Anyway, I'll get to it, because I'm just... Gotcha, Balfour, etc. Aye, spot on, Daryl, right? But now... When I'm talking about Balfour as well, right, now I'm contradicting myself straight off the back here, because a lot of people just say Balfour, right, and don't look into who Lord Balfour was. And this is where I want to start, so thank you very much, Daryl. And if I can actually sort my bells and my whistles out, that means if I can figure out where the fuck I am. I will do this. Right. Need to cancel that. I'll watch that later. Power 3, Rise of Cain or Cannon or something. I don't know. Fuck those. Watch it later. Anywho's, let me see if I can do what I want to do here. So I want to talk about Lord Rothschild or the Rothschilds. Because this is kind of the narrative, or this is like what I would argue, like truth getting spun, narratives getting used. You know, you only see a wee sort of a wee small segment or something, and it allows you, or it can allow you to jump to certain conclusions, which can be so far off the mark. And my argument is the people that are in very high up positions of power and wealth, they're not there by accident, and they know what they're doing. They know how to control the masses. They've been doing this. Like the people in powers and wealth have been learning off of each other how to control the masses for the first ever Silverback, when he first found white paint. He's like, hey! Just started slapping it on his back. That's how Gorilla Back started, if you don't know that. It's a fact. So, I wonder if this is actually going out in the Tickety Talk too. Alright, that was the weird thing that was going to happen on the TikTok. They're going to hear my microphone as I'm speaking now and see a delayed version in the stream. But hey ho, let's see. There's one person viewed it already, so whether they're still viewing, who knows. So this is going to be a wee bit of skill with everybody, but do bear with me. Shoo, and I'm still getting used to all these new bells and whistles. So now, 9 times out of 10, when people are talking about the, and I'm predominantly talking about my experience through many a year's body deep in the conspirator realm, right? Which a lot of it is, you know, truth spun by spinsters. To persuade the masses one way or the other. It's not a new trick, it's been getting done for a long time. You know, like the internet persuading you, it tells you the truth while the TV lies to you. Shh. So a lot of people go back to the Rothschilds, because the Rothschilds were the ones that took over and created Israel with their Balfour Declaration. Now, the Rothschilds were the lords at this point. I don't believe. Thus, they were unable to actually legally bring into existence through... I know it's basically just rich people in power with wigs writing on bits of paper, but legally speaking, and it gives you the ability to summon armies and people with fucking truncheons and sticks and dogs and all that, and hundreds and if not thousands of them to come up at your door and drag you away and lock you up for good, if not kill you. So, hold on, I'm going to read these comments because, hello Daryl, World War One and World War Two, mate, in my humble opinion, I believe they were kind of, like, manipulated. Is that a weak way of saying it? They were brought around, or it was a happy coincidence to shape the globe. This is in fact, I found the words I'm searching for. I believe these wars were orchestrated by competing powers, empirally speaking, corporately speaking at the time. We will go into that. So thank you, Daryl. Paul, UK me stole my lunch money. I stole mine too, buddy. Hi there from Bloomington, Indiana, USA. Alright, my Yankee friend, how you doing? Templars. Well, mate, do you know where I stay? Knightswood. This is the land the Knights Templar was given by King David when they came back for the first Crusades. Something I know a lot about. Hi. Oh, hi, Paul. Your TikTok is working on good shit, man. Wow, man, I am fucking spin 2 plates at once, motherfucker. It was Lord Balfour for Rothschild, for your information. Well, give me a wee second. I do know that. What? For your information. Right, but that isn't what I'm going on about. This is the shit that everybody gets out the 2-minute fucking YouTube videos that they watch that turns them into a fucking raging Jew hater. Been there, done that, got the t-shirt, and do you know what? I watched at least 10 2-minute YouTube videos before I wanted to go and start spiking Jews, shouting about usury and all that. So yes, my friend, it wasn't nothing to do with Rothschild. It was only allowed to come, legally speaking, into existence through the signature and the creation of the Balfour Declaration, which in fact, I'll Google it in 2 seconds when I stop fucking rambling. Which was, I'm pretty sure done on the back of a napkin. But we'll check into that. Because I want to go off on another tangent here and talk about the Rothschilds, who they are and what they're all about. Right, because everybody... Right, and I want to also talk about Lord Balfour, who he is and who his family is. And then I'll go into who I believe brought about the creation of Israel and for what reason. Now, Lord Rothschild, as it would go, Napoleon versus Wellington, wasn't it? And it was obviously like the French Empire versus the British Empire, big naval battle, and the winner takes all kind of scenario, right? So there was the London Stock Exchange at the time, and the rumours would have it, some rumours would go, the banking dynasty that existed in London at the time of the Rothschilds used oh shit, I forget what way it round. What was they used prior knowledge? No, they leaked fake stories, didn't they? About Wellington's defeat. Thus the stock market collapsing. And then the Rothschilds rocked in and bought the whole shit up. Pennies on the dollar. Now, where did the Jew banking dynasties come from? And I touched on this last night a wee bit, and this is why I wanted to touch on it a wee bit. And listen, this is just opinions that I hold. I'm fucking no expert at all. I'm sitting reading the comments here, hoping to learn. I wish they didn't put that... I know this won't make sense to you, so I wish they didn't put that stupid heart there, I can't. Greek letter. Oh, right. Now, so... I believe a lot of the... Now, if you're a fundamental Christian, it's against your beliefs to do usury, right? This goes back to biblical terms. This is why everybody's been kicking the Jews out and hating the Jews and using the Jews and hating the Jews and loving the Jews and hating the Jews and loving the Jews. So if you're a Christian there and want to maintain your public appearance as a fundamental God-fearing person and doesn't do usury and all that, but you might trip up, bump into a Jew and big bags of gold fall out your fucking pocket, and he might find it and then go and speculate with that. And then as soon as he speculates with it, boom shakalaka, he's divvy up the earnings. In that Christian's head, he can hold his head high and say, I've never speculated in my life. I just tripped up, big bags of gold fell out my pocket, and it just happened to be a Jew who could speculate with that big bags of gold. And he went, hey, I can do this. So over time, Jews have been like the human abacus. They've been the bankers, they've been the pen pushers. Because they're the ones that can move money, illegal money in Christendom, and I think this is the context that nobody even ever tries to consider, like the social fabric or how the makeup of the world or Christendom or how things worked back then, because we try and compare it all with what we know of the world today, because a lot of people don't even investigate that kind of shit, like Christendom and usury and the why Jews were getting kicked out and all that kind of jazz. I'm going. So that's where the Rothschilds came from, right? Now let's look at Lord Balfour, Greek letter dude. Let me see, where is this now? This is the kind of point that this is the stuff that brings me to my conclusion, just my theory. Right, so Lord Balfour, his family is from the lineage of Robert the Bruce, who are inherently involved in stabbing the Pope and the Catholic Church right in the fucking back, to the extent of starting the whole Reformation that spread through Europe to hand it to the fucking Catholic Church. Some would say Robert the Bruce was in tow with the Knights Templar. The Knights Templar were Teutonic Knights. I see a stay in Knightswood. There's a place over in Edinburgh. This was a stay in Knightswood. This was an area of land that was given to the Knights Templar on return of the First Crusades. Over in Edinburgh, the area of land that was given to the Knights Templar by King David the something, can't remember the number, was Roslin, where Roslin Chapel is. I can't remember the name yet. Where was I going with that? Alright, where I'm at, right across the water, is the Royal Borough of Renfrew. It's where the Stuarts came from. And then you need to go and do your genealogy about the Stuarts and stuff, and how they're genetically linked with the Vikings of Brittany. Yep, the Vikings of Brittany. The Stuarts were given their power and came to power through the power that was handed to them through Robert the Bruce. Now these are very broad, very broad brushstrokes that I'm painting, so anything you want to go and check out for yourself and expand on, please do so. What I'm pointing out here is that Robert the Bruce came to power by stabbing the king that was appointed to Scotland by the Pope in the back in a fucking abbey, a holy land. He was excommunicated for Christendom. So were the Knights Templar. They were excommunicated. They didn't have a fucking kingdomship. They weren't granted fuck all by the Pope. The Pope and the French king just went, "Whoop, you're not having your money." And the Knights Templar came to Scotland because it was the only place in the whole of Europe that was out with the reach of popedom, Christendom. That's why Robert the Bruce used guerrilla tactics and advanced military warfare knowledge, allegedly given to him by the Knights Templar, to defeat the English on many occasions. And some argue that Robert the Bruce, handing the English their ass a good few times, was the first kind of guerrilla warfare. They were terrorists, you know. If you go and look at their tactics, if you done that today, you would be branded a fucking terrorist. Militia, the rest of it. So you've got the Rothschilds, who's a Jew banking dynasty, right? Banking dynasties exist within the city of London, right? The city of London was the area of land given to the Knights Templar by the English king, because in the first time of the First Crusades, Scotland and England were still separate kingdoms. So when the English king... when the Knights Templar returned from the First Crusade, the English king gave them the area of land in and around the city of London, coincidentally. The Knights Templar sign, big fucking red cross. England flag, big fucking red cross. Walk about the city of London, big fucking red crosses everywhere, motherfucker. Yo! Represent! Yo! So, who's Rothschild? Right, what the point I'm making here, right, is Lord Balfour is from the lineage of Robert the Bruce. Robert the Bruce was best pals, if not owed fucking everything he had to the Knights Templar. The Knights Templar were Teutonic Knights who had swore an oath to allow safe passage for Christians to the Holy Land. And fuck the Dome in the Rock. Right, it's the Church of the Holy Sepulchre where the baby Jesus is fucking buried. And who the fundamental Christians fucking hate for killing the baby Jesus? The fucking Jews! Right? Now, if you don't want to go out there and make yourself look like a bad guy and fucking do some genocide shit or something, you know, and exterminate a few full religion, what do you do? If you hate it so much, you take it over and use them as fucking human shields. Thus, Rothschild, who I'm arguing is more loyal to the City of London and the banking fraternity than Judaism, got in tow with Lord Balfour, who's a fundamental Christian and white supremacist, and anti-Semite too. This is well known, motherfuckers. All the people who wanted to create Israel were all anti-Semites. Hitler! You remember fucking Fung Jeremy Corbyn? Remember they flung Jeremy Corbyn, or hounded Jeremy Corbyn out of politics because he was brave enough to point out that the Zionist party was working with the Nazi party. You know, stating historical fact, and he get wrapped up in the anti-Semite shit of that. That wasn't because he hated the Jews. No one thinks he hates the Jews. It's because fucking people will start going, what the fuck is actually going on here? Why was there a big bunch of cabal fucking white cunts fucking who weren't Jews sitting around rounding Jews up, fucking deciding we were going to fucking send them? Right? And remember the camps that the Nazis were using for fucking handicaps, Masons, they're rounding up Masons as well, Jews, amongst others. Host of people that were rounding up and putting in those fucking camps. Those camps were invented by the good old British concentration camps. So, beg yourself the question, right? The City of London, I'm going to argue, is Knights Templar fucking ground zero kind of shit on lots of levels. Especially in England. They had the gold and needed cunts to crunch the numbers. The Christians had the gold and used the Jews as fucking human abacuses. And that's how they became bankers. Because bankers are human abacuses. And I know everybody looks and goes, oh, how much money they've got. They've got fuck all compared to the people that were sitting fucking with big piles of gold back in the day. So, on one hand, you've got this white supremacist Lord Balfour, anti-Semite, fucking related to fucking Robert the Bruce, best pals with the Teutonic Knights who'd swore an oath to facilitate safe passage to the Christians, for the Christians to the Holy Land. Now, that's happening, folks. I don't know if you've noticed. The only people that are getting killed en masse on the Spaz of the Rock, the Dome of the Rock, are Jews and Muslims. And you know what? The fucking fundamental Christians hate the Jews and hate the fucking Muslims. Right? So that's the powers, that's the wheels I see in motion that's the motivation I see for the how did I explain it? The fomentation of World War I and World War II to recreate the geopolitical map. And as I said, to this day, Christians can go to that Church of the Holy Sepulchre unmolested. Whereas in the Dome of the Rock, is that Job of Gudgeon? Is that a Job of Gudgeon? So that's where my crazy head is at, believe it or not. So let me see if I can. I grew up in old Bruce's hunting grounds. Mate, please let me know if I get. I'm going to stab in the dark here. Look, there's no Googles allowed. Are you talking about over Renfrew way, mate? Am I getting that wrong? Because that dude got about, but I don't know. I think he's had a few shacks, if you know what I mean. Shacked up a few places. It's Rome. It's Rome. Catholic, not Christian. Alright. I know, mate, again, this isn't about religion. It really isn't. Religion's nothing more than a human construct to control other humans, right? That's the way I see it. I'm talking about the creation of the state of Israel. Right, that's where I wanted to go, right? So let's look at map of empires pre-World War I, right? If I can push some buttons, do-do-be-do-do. Right. Of empires pre should do the trick. Right, here's a decent simplified one. That looks simple enough, doesn't it? Let's see. It's definitely simple enough. So, shit. I know, hold on, there we go, it's a bit better, isn't it? So you get British, French, Russian, German, Italian, and Austro-Hungary. Now, what I wanted to, if I could, but I don't think I can, to be honest, was focus it. Well, look at where Israel is now, Saudi Arabia, so on and so forth. That's like the plain green. That's like the Ottoman Empire, the remainders of the Ottoman Empire. So you can. My point being, it wasn't under Western control. It was under Muslim control. It was under Ottoman administration. The remainders of the East Roman Empire. Shit, what do you call that again? Forgot that now. 10 miles for Stirling. Right, nice one, mate. It sounds like a nice area of the world, mate. But I see Stirling Castle, buddy, when you're standing up there just looking down at the fields of Bannockburn, man. Whew! It's just beautiful, man. Then when you sort of, I think, all the shenanigans that had went on. Anyway, so sort it back to the point. So you can see the makeup in and around the Middle East, if you get me. That's not actually a very good map. Let me see. Right, here. Maybe this one's a bit better. I don't know if I should actually just download it and then fucking zoom in. Right, that's push. God, when it does this. Oh, no. Well, no, hold on. Fucking hell, take my fucking time, there's no fucking hurry. Nah, it's showing Europe. I want to see the Middle East, motherfucker. Right, here we go. Is this going to show it here? It's to say I've got bad eyesight. There we go, right, so here it shows you the Ottoman Empire, and if you've ever wondered, like, why there's such a, like, again, a rant and a tangent, but I went to Cyprus when I was younger and off and wondered, why the fuck is half of it Turkish and half of it British? Again, it goes back to the change in territory from post-World War I, where there was an Ottoman Empire, Muslims ruling over the Holy Land. And as I said, my opinion is, and it's not just the Knights Templar, which were Teutonic Knights. I mean, like, Dracula comes for the whole, I know he was a count and all that, right? But the reason he was portrayed was stories about so brutal is because he was the border between Christendom and Muslimdom. So he had to be particularly brutal, or be perceived to be particularly brutal to ward off people. That's why you would do what you do with the bodies to fucking, if anybody wanted to come into the territory and all that. Right, but the point being, post World War One, it was Ottoman Empire ruled, Muslim administrated the whole area, as you can see there. Let me see if I can get a pre-World War II one. Whether it'll be any good, who knows. Right, let's have a look at this bad boy. No. Talk amongst yourselves. Map with the follow, right, that's a British Empire. Oh, there's one there that this is one of my favourite ones. I used to call this the New World Order map. Fucking loved it, man. Honestly, wait till you see this bad boy. This was an idea of how to draw up the world. The Gomberg map. New World Order map! Hey, hold on. Don't even think you guys are seeing that. No. So this is how they proposed to draw up. Oh shit, you can't read it, man. There's a version out there that you can get that you can read, man. I sat and read it all, man. But as you can see, the area here seems to be just green, which goes along with Greece and all that. But this isn't the actual. Oh, there's a key up the top right. Sorry, fucking missed that, didn't I? I still can't really make out what the hell it says. British Commonwealth and blah 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 something. American hot dog eaters and the vodka drinkers. And then fuck the orange. Is that what we're saying? I don't know. Read into that map whatever you want. Right, I'm going to see if I can get a better map than that. Surely I can. Can. Maps in time. Here we go. Beautiful. I shouldn't get started in the maps, actually. Oh god, I shouldn't have just... I could sit in... End of the Ottoman Empire, 18 to 24. What page is that? 42. Right, there's my cursor, where's my moose loose about this house? I don't even think I'm showing you that. End of the Ottoman Empire has defeated power. There we go. So as you can see, like, well, as you can see, as I surmise, is what I see is like World War One. Regardless of who started it, how it started, all the conspiracies, France, all the if buts and maybes about it. There is one sure thing, that the outcome was the start of the breakup of the Ottoman Empire in and around that area of the world to allow Western entities to, after World War Two, Western entities to take over that area of the world. Now, if you're sitting as a fundamental Christian after World War One, and you're sitting going, right, we fucking hate the Jews, man, but we want the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, right? Let's take over the religion. Let's create a religion within the religion. Thus, Zionism, right? And that's why you had Hitler speaking with the Zionist Party. Zionist Party was everywhere, man. Well, they speaking with the Brits, that's no fucking surprise. That's no secret. Oh shit, did I even finish this? But they were speaking with Hitler. Sorry, they were speaking with the Nazis. Negotiating with the Nazis where they should fucking cart them off to. And I know in today's landscape, that seems absolutely abominable. See, back then, man, I mean, you think twice about wiping people off the face of the earth, rounding them up and shipping them out elsewhere, man. It was a different world. I'm not saying it was big. I'm not saying it's clever. I'm saying you're naive if you fucking think, if you judge yesterday's world on today's values and rules. That's a good way of saying it, actually. Because that's what people do. Oh my god, he was allowing this kid to smoke it too. That's what people done in the 80s. Bum 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 bum. Okay, right. So I was going to go and I could show you pictures and videos of the Orthodox Jews, which used to pickle my nut when you would see these Orthodox Jews protesting Zionism, and blah, or Israel itself, the creation of Israel as the modern state of Israel goes against Orthodox Judaism, according to Orthodox Jews, and they protest Zionism and Israel all the motherfucking time, and then it just gets put under the carpet and explained to self-hating Jews instead of there's something else going on here. Why was a white supremacist anti-Semite fundamental Christian extremist signing over on the back of a napkin to a banker Jew, or a son of the City of London? Some say that the Rothschilds run the City of London, or they're one of the biggest players anyway, after I told you about the Battle of Waterloo and all that jazz, Napoleon and Wellington. So there's a lot more going on here than meets the eye, right? And I'm going to argue the people sitting in big piles of cash and power and stuff don't think in 10 years plans, don't think in 20-year plans, they think in 50-year plans, 100-year plans and stuff like that. They're thinking in the long game. We're sitting here going, oh, it was the war to end all wars. Ah, fuck, we've no got our fucking targets. We'll need to start another, man. Then we're sitting here and we're like, how could this happen? Oh, look what's happening in Ukraine. Oh, isn't it terrible? Like, what are you fucking getting your knickers in a twist for? Do you know history? I wouldn't go to war. I'm not signing up for it or subscribing to it, and I hope it never comes to my doorstep. But I'm not sitting here in shock and horror and getting rips in my tights over the fact that there's war happening. And do you know what happens in war? People fucking die. Do you know what happens in war? People fucking lie. Right? And then you're told to hate one side over the other, and that's how they justify killing the other side. It's the simplest. I was taught this propaganda. I learned very little from school, but there was a couple of classes that I actually semi-liked and understood. One was history and one was the other was math, strangely enough. I didn't get a good mark in either because my attitude was all wrong. But one thing I remember in history is when teaching is the propaganda used during World War One, and the examples they would show. If you go and look at examples of, hold on, do you know what? I've got the internet in front of me. And do you know what propaganda is? You know what propaganda means? It means propagation. It's just propagating a message. I mean, I could propagate the fact that I've got a 12-inch dick, right? It's true, but it's still propaganda. Anyway, let's see if we can see some examples of World War One. I want to see the big monkey with the woman under her arm with a German helmet on with a big club dripping in blood. That's the one that sticks in my head. It's got to be there. I've got to have the big monkey. Oh no, because it was Western propaganda. It's been Google washed. Look, the only propaganda you get is don't get to show you. Do you know what? I've got a search bar up there, and I fucking the other day I just bought myself a fucking keyboard. Oh, that's the one there, man. And do you know what? See, if you'd done that nowadays, you would probably have Black Lives Matter on you. Where they just don't see the very simple fucking reference messaging going on behind this very simple image. That's what's happening today. Brown people on boats, they're coming over here, setting up an army to rape your women and take your shit. We'll fucking take our fucking government back and stop that happening. Stop the monkey men coming fucking over with their spiky hats and with their big clubs. Has he got a club? Pretty sure aye, what's that in his fucking hands? Can he fucking see? Aye, he has got a big club in his hand. Why? Ah, he has got a big club. My eyesight fucking shocking. Hold on. Maybe I can make the screen a wee bit bigger. Oh, yes I can. Just a wee bitty. That's the one that's stuck in my head. That we get taught in school. And, I mean, it's just, I mean, a lot of the shit that's happening today in very many different variations is an elaboration of that. And it's that very simple, natural, what's the word I'm looking for? Self-preservation instinct, natural instinct. Survival instinct, that's what I'm fucking searching for. It's a human being's natural instinct to want to stop any threats. So if you manage, whether it's real or not, if you manage to convince something is a threat, you then control their behaviour. Completely controlled it like that. Boom. So you convince somebody the TV's a threat. Whoa! Fucking hell, man! I'm going to stop watching the TV and start watching YouTube 24/7. Now, this is good. This allows me to rant and ramble on the different variant. But this is what I believe I see happening in a lot of the shite that gets droned out on the social medias, right? And it's like, fucking, why flat Earth? It just puts you in a position of fear. You know, like, see if you're, like if you get somebody into that position where they think they're out to get you, like that, boom, there we go, that poster, flat Earth, is an elaboration of that poster. In my observation. Because that's why people believe it. It doesn't make any sense. Why the fuck's this shit getting propagated? It just puts you in. Why the fuck would they put... People know there is no monkeys out there wearing spike hats with clubs fucking scooping up women. But it puts that idea in your head. Are they coming to get her? Oh, is the Earth flat? You know, I think you're naive if you don't even really consider it. Are you fucking stupid, you arsehole? Fucking bum your fucking head back to the Stone Age, you prick. Sorry, I've got no time for flat-tards. And the fucking pseudo-science bendy water fucking trying to prove... You can't prove a negative, you fucking idiots. Somebody's fucking got inside of there. This, again... Flat Earth is an elaboration of this. That's why people are running around like fucking militarised over flat Earth. Alright, mate, see if the Earth is flat, keep fucking running, hopefully fall off it, you dumb fuck. And I hate saying that. I don't hate saying it actually, right? I would never say to a human being fucking in front of me or whatever, right? But it's just unbelievable how... It's not unbelievable, actually. It's very believable, and it's a really good lesson of how easily people's heads can be dragged one way into one shithole or the other. Anyway, so I'm actually glad I brought that up. That's a good analogy. I believe that a lot of the shit that's happening now, let me think, what other examples? Chemtrails. Right? You and they're all cult-like in their thinking, because if you present shit which rocks their boat, it's like telling an atheist they're religious. Do you know you're more religious than religious people? How am I religious? Oh man, it's the easiest wind-up ever. When you get those militant atheists. When you get any arsehole that's militant about anything. That's why I fucking can't handle young people nowadays, man. You need to watch what you're fucking saying. Can you give me a printout of today's approved words? Thank you very much. Okie dokie. Pig in a pokey. Running. Well, thank you, Daryl. I think you're cool too. I was looking for. So, is there anything interesting or any other points people have on the? And again, when I say Israel, I'm not talking about the biblical idea of it. I'm talking about the cogs which facilitated the creation, legally speaking, which allowed men, very powerful places, to say, this is your line in the sand, don't fucking cross it or we'll blow you up. Israel, the creation of the modern day state Israel, the Israel that the Jews, the Orthodox Jews are protesting, the Israel that was created by the signature of a white supremacist anti-Semite. Very quick, my theory is it was set up by fundamental Christians, along with Zionism, to facilitate the safe passage of Christians from Christendom to the Holy Land and take back power of that area of the land from the Muslims, and in the token use their other mortal enemies, the Jews, as human fucking shields. And even better, what we'll do is we'll go around the world scooping up all the fucking Jews, even the ones that will fry within like fucking a second in the desert. We'll scoop them up from everywhere, and we'll go, right of return, motherfucker! And we'll send them to the desert, we'll use them as human shields and cannon fodder. God knows how many generations will get away for it. And all us Christians can just and go to continue going to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre and let those other two fucking bunch of arseholes kill each other in the Dome of the Rock. That's my theory. Without Russell Brand in it. Anyway, I need to go and feed myself and stuff. So thank you anybody and everybody that has tuned in. I'm going to do more of these. It will typically be about this time frame, I'm thinking. And the more comments and all that, the better. Because it's more interesting that way. Off topic, mate. You're allowed, it's ranting, it's rambling, so you're allowed off topic. But what do you think about the Online Safety Law Act that has just passed? I have no idea, mate. I do know nothing about it. Sailed under the radar with all the Russell Brand crap. Fuck. I haven't heard anything about it, mate. Well, that's a lie. I've heard it getting talked about in passing, like, because it's been in the process for over a year and a half now, as all these things are. One comment I would make is the facilitation of all these fucking anonymous arseholes online that have acted absolutely atrociously and fucking done all sorts of atrocious shit in the sphere of public opinion. Have greased the wheels to allow this safety belt to get put in place, probably without even anybody battering an eyelid, me included. All the paedophiles and all that getting caught and all that, and because if you ever wonder, right? Oh, hold on, I need to write this down. It's an idea for a show, right? And it's going to be called News or Fear Porn. Right? And then maybe you decide afterwards. I'm probably going to try and do a show like this, man, because it will allow me to like watch the news from a different, trying to inject a different perspective on it. In a sense, when I watch it today, I'm like I didn't watch it today, actually. I've not watched the news at all day. But when I watch it today, in the sense that, like, when I watch it... when I watch the news nowadays, that's the words I was looking for. I can only last a couple of stories, because I'm like, what? Why is this story here? And like, you know, like, I'm going to lay off it until I actually do this show. But I'm going to fucking Google the definition of news, and then I'm going to go through different news programmes at different times and pause it after every news story and go, is that news to you? Russell Brand accused of things. News or fear porn? And again, why would they do it? Why would they do it? It's because if you're just left in constant fucking fear, it's when the guy comes on to sell you your cheese, you're like, I want my cheese because I'm going to die tomorrow. And what else? And I'm in Scotland, right? So it'll tell me about a road fucking a million miles away from me, man. Like, today, and like hours after it'd been cleared and all that, today there was a massive pile of 3 people injured. That ain't news for me. What, why? And what universe is that going to, why is that enlightening me other than putting me in a state of, ooh, somebody just fucking died? It's morbid fucking titillation at best. Complete other fucking fear porn at worst. And again, Clockwork fucking Orange, motherfuckers. And you're just putting perpetual fucking fear. And then the adverts all bounce on. That's why I can't watch news. Every fucking story. And you'll get GB News telling you, we're the people's news. We're not boring. There's this fucking one. I need to get a fucking, oh man. Sometimes if I'm doing something, I used to have that on in the background. And you know, it's this Jodie List on GB News, and she does a thing for a show, you know, and she says, why don't you watch? Because sometimes quite interesting things happen. Because sometimes we say something, and then by the end, we say something else. That's pretty much verbatim what she's saying, and they're passing themselves off as fucking news. It's Nigel Vadge's fucking cock cheese with a fucking mouth, and then go and look at the fucking cut of the jib at every one of the fucking presenters. You couldn't get a wee much more wee snotty-nosed wee motherfucker that fell out the arsehole of a fucking London banker if you tried. Oh man, I feel better for that. Whew! But aye, news or fear porn? 95% of it is the weather is more news than the news. And even that isn't news, it's the fucking weather. Do you know what I mean? It really fucking bamboozles me, man. Well, I don't know if you know what I mean, but I know what I mean and I'm trying to express it. Anyway, so let's have a wee shifty at the chat. Oh shit, I've lost the train of conversation there, Paul, sorry. Yeah, but begins that with the monarchy, behind monarchy. Earth is flat, the UN won't even let you go to Antarctica. Oh, fuck off, mate. Oh my lordy. Right, mate, I'll tell you what, man. Why don't you go and fucking get a ship and sail to the Antarctic? Go do it. And how do you know the UN won't? Have you asked the UN? Have you asked the UN? Have you phoned up? Hello there, Mr. UN. I'm a fucking crackpot from the YouTubes. I think the Earth is flat. Yes, I think it's flat because you have an Earth behind you, which clearly shows a disc. Hidden in plain sight, I see. And don't you know, Nigel Farage is going to win? Do you know what? More power to you, mate. Keep fucking walking, and I hope you fall off it, man. And even leave it. Oh my lord, man, I can't, mate. Do you know? Right? Is the Antarctic being? Oh, right. Hold on, buddy. I've got a video on my channel, and it's a crowdfund for. Fuck, Bendy Water, man. What's his name? I forget what Bendy Water. He's a Glaswegian cunt, man. He's pure king of the fucking flat-tards. And fucking, he goes out with pure pseudoscience thrown. And I've not watched this. One of my mates watches him for comedy value. Because he wants an honest debate, and then when somebody rocks up and absolutely smashes him with like fucking thousands of years worth of science, he's like, and blocks him, and then goes, why doesn't anybody want a rational debate? Because you're a spaz, mate. There is no debating with somebody as militant in their beliefs as you. Fucking retard. Basically, the thought police will get you no encryption. Mate, we've got no encryption just now. I would argue everybody's like, what's up, it's encrypted. It was encrypted and then fucking Facebag bought it. Boom! It's not encrypted if you're sitting there with the encryption fucking code. The Russians and the fucking Chinese might have a wee fucking while cracking the code. But fucking the Western spheres, the Five Eyes won't. That's for sure. Behind Balford, behind City of London, behind Fabian's The Monarchy. Well, mate, very good thing you say that, right? Now, if you go and follow as I was saying about Lord Balford, and follow his lineage back to Robert the Bruce, you can trace the lineage of today's royal family. Not only are they German, they're Scots. Right? So, well, good point, mate. Very good point. The Fabian Society, you know, I've looked into them before, and I know it's in there somewhere, but I can't quite. They know the socialist motherfuckers. The Fabians know Tony. Was the Fabians Tony Blair or? I can't quite remember. Can't recall. But I can remember them being like a very interesting mob to check out, buddy. That is for sure. Right, while I'm doing a wee bit of rambling and stuff. Let me see. This is the one, I think. Oh, it is. This is the one here, right? So I'll. Right. I just want to show you this properly because this is pretty. I don't know if he's like maps. I do. This was now. Look at the age of this map. I think it's the 16th century. Right, so it was kind of the fledgling start of the Industrial Revolution, thus the colonial powers, pirate ports, boundary of the Holy Roman Empire, tribes, Spain, Russia, Portugal, France, Netherlands, England, and two of them are not white. If you've ever read Treasure Island and all that, Long John Silver, and the newer Black Sails was a TV version. Found it very fucking cool. That was up in New Providence. That was the capital of the pirates. And then you get Port Royal, which was their mortal enemy sent out to kill all the pirates. And remember, this was during the time of the Reformation, Reformation. And here you have a Jesuit mission state. Right? Now, when I was doing this, like, I know I keep saying this, man, but I can't get off the fact I fucking love maps. I can get lost in them. I literally can get lost in maps. I hate this new window fucking living setup. So what I done was compare where that wee Jesuit enclave was. It's Jesuit's mission country. These are just this is things I find interesting in the map. It just tells you a wee bit about world history and stuff. Right, let me get this right here, because it's still there. Just need to get the right reference points. Right. What am I thinking of? My head's something arse right now. There we go. That's what I'm trying to do, not that. So it's just left of that wee bay there. Kind of a second bay down deepest after that big peninsula. Second bay down off that big peninsula is down here. And I'm not going to be able to find it now. I found it fucking the other day, man. Why is it not showing me it? It's not called the Jesuit mission area now. It's now just called the mission area. Oh, fuck you. Why are you not showing me that? Is it because I turned the roads off? No, it can't be. They don't have any roads there. Right, just to the left of it. Oh, right, there it's there, actually, sorry. See, their mission province. So, and again, if this is the kind of stuff that interests you, it just tells you a wee bit about world history and the evolution and how the world geopolitics has evolved. A lot of it links into is interlinking and stuff into the Reformation, struggle for power, colonial powers, the rise and fall of many royal families through Queen Victoria, and she bred a lot of the ones out and stuff. It's an endless rabbit hole that you can go down, and that's why like TV shows like The Crown and all that are so popular, because they're basically, well, they're telling versions of the truth, but it's fucking fascinating, these stories, I find. Also as well, there's a wee Judonia. Oh, we're talking about fucking. There's a wee Judonia over in Russia. I don't know if he's know this. The autonomous Jewish region. This is where they were going to send the Jews as well. In Russia, Russia was going to send their Jews here. Let me just get this fucking right. I'll fuck it up. If I fucking went back into China, I fucking have. Right. Is that it there? No, don't think so. I might just need to Google it. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Use my Googles. Jewish state, Russia. There. It's called the Jewish Autonomous Obelisk now. I wasn't far off, man. If I had more time and I wasn't like, see, in fact, that fucking was there. So, and again, you can go and stick that into your Wikipedias and just get the general history, and then take the baton and go running with it. But it's very interesting. All these wee areas of the world that fucking all the fundamental Christians in Russia clicks the box. And as I said, Robert the Bruce. Robert the Bruce came from Francia, and he was of the Viking lineage that went over and raped and pillaged and was given land to stop killing. And if you go and read the Declaration of Arbroath as well, that will tell you where Robert the Bruce. Now, whether what that was on that declaration is accurate or real, or whether it's just PR or bullshit at the time, who knows? But go and read it, it's very interesting. And again, a small part to put in the mosaic, to stand back and make up a bigger picture to get a better idea. I don't think anybody will ever get a real idea of what's going on or not. Saoirse, alright, Luton Lion, how you doing? Basically, the thought police behind Balfour, behind the City of London, Fabians, arrested for using the wrong pronouns of a fifth dimension demigod. Fuck it. Mate, I don't know. I would like to say I don't think that will ever happen, but you're scared to open your mouth now, aren't you? The world is changing so fucking fast. Always source where you get your world history from, BBC Black and Bowling. Or was that Channel 4? Was one of those lefty channels. I can't mind, mate. Cannot mind. And Luton Line, I don't know if you've ever came across this, buddy, about the person whose signature brought into existence Israel was a fundamental Christian who, like fundamental Christians, is Jew. Hate the Jews! And then you need to start asking yourself, you don't need to do anything. What made me start begging the question, why? And then look what's actually happening in Israel. Christians have got free... now let's say the Christians did create Zionism to control the Jews, right? That's what I believe. Well, they've got it pretty much sewn up, haven't they? Importing Jews from all over the world to act as a human shield against the Muslims and get them in a quagmire in the fucking Dome of the Rock. And that quagmire ain't going away anytime near. Have you seen those motherfuckers at the wash shagging it, man? They're fucking going to pump that thing for a good fucking 1,000 years by the looks of things, man. And the Christians will be like, going to their church and doing their things. Anywho. That's what I want to do. Forget how to work all these things, man. The stream seems to be holding. Okie dokie, picking a pokey. So again, there is no answers here. Hopefully you have more questions or a wee bit more bamboozled rather than staying on the one path, exploring a few other wee bits of the puzzle to come to a closer approximation of what might actually be going on, instead of just the easy go to, it's them, get them. Or where's that monkey picture? Still got the monkey up. I don't think I have. What happened to my monkey? A monkey! Here's my monkey! Here's my monkey! So, if you do appreciate this kind of format and whatnot, stick a wee thumbs up. Anybody wants to get involved, bring up any topics or whatnot, again, there is going to be no answers, no conclusions. Hopefully people throwing a wee bit more information for everybody to digest to get a clearer understanding at least. And understanding relieves the fear, thus you're no scared of the monkey, man. Monkey's gonna get you. What was that advert? Am I thinking of a fucking advert? Belly's gonna get you. Am I just thinking about my fucking gut? Probably just thinking about my gut. So aye, great man. Stick a wee comment in the box or afterwards or whatnot. If there's anything else you want me to bring up. In fact, I'm going to relax a wee bit. Oh fuck. Can't wait to get back on my couch. Fucking these chairs are not good for a bad back. And I'm finally onto the third series of that ghost thing. It's getting a bit tiresome listening to fucking New Yorkers fucking speak, to be honest. Just do what I do. We'll do it. Do it. The women are all walking about like fucking Edwina Scissorhands, man. They've actually got scenes on the show, right, where the women are fucking texting people, and it shows you them like that, and they've got those big stupid ass fucking nails. I mean, you couldn't even get them dragged on your back. The women would be too scared that she fucking. Nah, I don't think they would even be good for fucking sexual kicks, man. Big daft fucking nails like that, man. I don't know. Each to their own, but it seems to be what the kiddies are into. It's not my bag. Oh, it's not my bag. It's my fucking back. Right, where the fuck's my vape? Oh no, right, hold on. I need to stand up and I'm in my pants. And ain't no time for that. Ain't nobody got time for that. Because for some whatever reason there still appears to be, or there was, people viewing. Anyway, so let us know if you do what you think about this stuff format. I actually quite like it because before, if you have a structure or an idea or something, there's nothing wrong with having an idea or a structure. Sometimes those are the best things, but that's not the way I operate, man. I love to go off in tangents and stuff. It's a bit like freestyler. Rock the microphone. Freestyler. I rock the microphone. I've got that song in my head now, man. You know, I bought these shades, right, and what is it, they're fucking calling them polarised or something, and I don't know what it does. It fucking, they react fucking weirdly as fuck with the screen at points, and don't know if he's want to be hearing that. Freestyler. Oh no, I'm going to have to listen to Rock the Microphone. I'm going to have to listen to that song before I head to my bed, man. Oh fuck, it's nearly 11:30, right? Going to wrap up for past. Have a wee vape and then out of here. So I like this new format, man. And I'm hopefully going to try and maybe do just a wee small shindig at 10 bells if there's something worth talking about, if I feel there's something actually worth saying instead of Russell Brand, that's what they do to people that speak out, the Illuminati's after them because they said that. Oh fucking hell, man. It's like I don't know. Oh, here's an idea. Some sort of a show where it's like Back to the Future. Back to the conspiracy future. And go back. God knows how many years. I tried this before and it didn't work because I was using my show notes and it all turned to shite. And nothing didn't flow at all. But the point being is that people are just stuck in this fucking regurgitation of the same old stuff. They won't admit it. It's like Russell Brand's different from Jimmy Savile. Right, and then you go, well, of course it is. Like, I know it's the same shite. It's the monkey. It's a different flavour of monkey jobby supper. That's what it is. It's a different flavour of the same monkey jobby supper. And it'll keep people endlessly bumping their gums on the interwebs, surmising, procrastinating about how this is what they do when they can't. That's just what they. Who went after Russell Brand with the Illuminati? What was it he said precisely? It's fucking bamboozling. Somebody's obviously went after him. For what reasons, who knows? He is a bit of a sex pest. Maybe he's pumped a fucking powerful person's fucking missus. Ding, 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 ding. Does that sound more plausible than he's been fucking hunted down because he believes in fucking alien weapons? What sounds more plausible? A guy in celebrity circles with people in positions of power and who's a bit known, admitted, sex pest, has fucked somebody with a bit of power's wife, and that cunt with a bit of power's went like that. Boom! Pulled the plug, hired a PR guy, that PR guy's went like that, right, okay, read his book, who's he been with, went to all these people, went like that, see that 100 grand, 100 million, 1 million, whatever, boom, tell this story, tell that story, doesn't have to be lies, you just fucking boom, 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 all the same shit, all the stuff that is publicly known, brought out at the same time as part of a fucking concerted campaign. That guy's career's in the toilet and fucking bye-bye, you fucking pseudo-intellectual. Fucking, I need to swallow a thesaurus to see that I'm intelligent. Fucking arsehole. I've always hated that prick, man. See people that present themselves like that, you know they're so fucking fake. You know, like fucking, I don't know, don't even want to get in it. There's so many fucking fake ass motherfuckers out there. Fucking can't be themselves. Can't admit who they are to themselves. No, in fact, that's not true. They're just a bit sociopathic in the way that they can construct a version of themselves that they present. You know? And God knows whether they believe it themselves or no. Maybe they have to believe it. But a lot of this stuff is versions of that fucking monkey. I do believe. He is not the Messiah, he's just a very naughty boy. I must have missed a step, right? See when I left the conspiratard fucking landscape, all the right wing hated him. Now all the right wing fucking folk are loving him. Oh, the government are out to get him. What is it he said or done? Did he call the cops arseholes or something? I mean, I don't get it. It's I do. Well, I do think I get it a wee bit. Hey, let's see how this fucking heart thingy. Oh shit! Hold on. I'm still getting used. See, you go away for YouTube for like 2 weeks and come back and it changes. Maybe exaggerating a wee bit. So I'm trying to get Russell is alright. What's he saying, Luton lying that all the right wing are now on board with him, man? Is it the brown? Is he on board with the brown people on boat shit? Is that what it is? I'm stabbing in the dark here, man. I've no fucking watched the guy and fucking I cannot stand him, man, honestly. I can't stand up most of the alternative media. I find them as discontenting. Oh, I don't know the word I'm looking for. I find them as fucking unwatchable as the mainstream media. I can last a certain amount of time and then there'll be a strike or something like that. Boom, I'm out. Oh shit. Somehow closed my chat box here. Anti-vax. Got it, mate. Got it right now. Now it's making sense. Thank you, buddy. Thank you, man. That now makes perfect sense to me. I now understand why the landscape is the way it is, because I was like, what the fuck? I thought everybody'd be like, yay! Picks, forks, let's get Russell. But he came out and went doing the anti-vax thing in the military-industrial complex. But fucking hell, man, he wears Jesus sandals and his long hair, man. Be hard to picture him with a fucking gun, wouldn't it? Imagine him fucking Rambo 9 featuring Russell Brand. Flippity floppity flew! I'm going to fucking fire a bullet at you! Pow! Well, no, do you know what? I've given them ideas. And do you know what, Luton Lion? I'm going to have to correct you there. He's not anti-Biden. Right, now let's get me right. Let me get this punchline right here. He's not anti-Biden. Oh, right, that's it. Aye, he's pro-assisted suicide. Boom, 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 boom. You do need to think about that for a wee while. Doesn't give a fuck about Biden. He just thinks the old guy should put himself out his misery. Boom, that's what I'm saying. It's pro-assisted suicide. That's actually quite a good one for me. You know, I said I'm going to start writing all this shit down. And I'm going to... One day. But, right, I get you, mate. Now I understand. Now, here's the thing, right? I'm going to dare to suggest Russell Brand is very, 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 very intelligent. Borderline sociopathic, right? And what is it they call it? A high-functioning sociopath, right? I think that's quite self-evident, to be quite honest. I think a lot of fucking psychologists and shit, and I'm not one. I'm just shooting it for the hip here. Now, they're known for very easily being able to manipulate people and having no qualms whatsoever about saying whatever anybody wants to fucking hear. Now, what I'm just going to suggest here, and I have no idea about the landscape, maybe other people do better than me, but what I'm going to dare to suggest here, is there a possibility that rather than actually believing in the anti-vax cause, hold on, I've missed some shit there. Always, what was that Channel 4? Was one of those like, how do they wipe their bottoms with their nails? Me, I know. They must use really strong fucking... or they just have... Maybe they just give one big nail and scrape all the shite with one nail and then just clean that one nail. Maybe that's a wee bit more economic. Maybe they're saving the planet. Maybe... There's an advert for fucking nail bars. Save the planet. Stop using toilet roll. Get a shite nail today. Here, I'm going in Dragon's Den with that. Shite nails! 5 wipes a day! Hold on, I'm writing that down. That's going in my Dragon's Den notepad. Well, I'm glad I read that back here. I missed that, mate. No, but those topics. Right, so what I was there to suggest is that he's done some market research. Is it research on the interwebs? And I don't know, maybe he's got a tool like a YouTube fucking channel to be able to monitor what works, what doesn't, all the analytics and shit. You know, you say fuck and you get 100 views. You say cunt, you get 200 views. And then all your videos are now everybody's saying cunt. You know, that kind of idea. I know people, some people can't comprehend that human beings do this. It's called sales technique, and that motherfucker's selling himself. Now, I don't know how long ago he got bought deep in all this anti-vax and military-industrial complex and anti-Biden stuff, but that sounds straight out of like Trump. Let's use Trump as an example. See, when Trump was telling you he was going to fucking... And Trump's already made me money. Let's see how much money Trump has made me today. See, this is why it's called ramblings. Yes, it'll go off in tangents. Fucked us up. Fucking Ajax as well, you wee bastards. Right, but hold on. Let's get to the Donald. Hold on, that's looking alright. Sorry, I have to check my bets out here. Alright, got a wee win there. Doubled my money. No too shabby. There's my fucking Pochettino bet. That's not looking very likely now, but hey ho. But Trump has made me a grand total of 42 pence, motherfuckers. Count it and weep. Money, money, dollar, dollar. Well, 50 cents, y'all. But in reality, right, I used a free £5 bet. So if I'd bet £5 on Donald Trump, right now they'd be offering me a cash out of £5, 42 pence, which would be a profit of 42 pence. It says a free bet of £5, but I had to spend a lot of money to get that free bet, so it's not so fucking free, is it? Anywho's, what was her ranting raving about the Biden thingy? Trump has made me money. Trump and Biden. Donald, we're talking about fucking why they're going after Russell Brand. Oh, sorry, why people are now seem to be running into a fucking sex pest's defence. And this isn't even like allegedly. He's a self-admitted, confessed, wrote in his own books, completing a fucking sex pest. By today's standard, he'd get done by rape, and that's what's happening. Way back when standards, wasn't rape. Today's standards, it's rape. So whoever's going after him knows this shit. I'm going to put my 42 pence into the Donald. In fact, I'm waiting. Do you know what I'm waiting for, mate? I'm waiting for Trump coin. I've given another shit nails and Trump coin. There's my Dragon Den's ideas for fucking tonight, man. Winner, chicken dinner, both of them, easy peasies. So please, if you're watching, if you've enjoyed it, if you've enjoyed the format, it can go anywhere. It's allowed to go anywhere. People are allowed to bring up any topic they want. Ask anything. Your opinion's as valid as mine. Just unfortunately, I've got the fucking camera and love to get shit off my chest, but I do try and keep it as civil as I can. But last night when they automatically said, "What have you doing with a Jew star?" You know, I'm glad he asked the question, because I do love kind of touching on that topic, you know. But it's just that sometimes it frustrates me, right? That's the best way. Frustrates me of the sheer ignorance of some people and that. But I also need to bear in mind that there was a stage in my madness that I was going through that exact same shit. It was in that exact same spot, arguably. And unless I forget, motherfuckers. So please, if you do enjoy this, stick a wee thumbs up. Hopefully I will be doing more. As I said, I'm going to try and maybe... I've got my notepad, and it literally is just going to be ramblings of a madman, so... I was noticing that without this as a way of an outlet, I'm still in the same place. I'm watching little to no news. Pretty much the news I get is for fucking Talk Sport, and that's fucking Sky News, innit? I've heard Rupert Murdoch's got a new fucking gig. In fact, you know, that was something I wanted to look at a wee bit closer, so let's do that. Or you can blow the whole lot when the Jazz win in the league. Mate, I'll get a fucking couple of grand back for that, I think. Although we did no too bad tonight, but I don't think that Bill's got longevity, buddy. That Bill's not long of this earth. That is for fucking sure. So what was I going to do? Check Donald. Oh no, the Rupert. Old Rupert. Steps down as... but he's moved sideways, I think. Like he's not retired as such. Maybe he's just given... Oh, fucking hell. Fucking hell, look at his son, man. His son looks like he's been fucking the love child of Brad Pitt and Johnny Depp. Looks like he's been sculpted within a fucking inch of his fucking life, man. How the fuck can that sack of shit on the left produce fucking that movie star fucking looking motherfucker? That's some genetic engineering going on there, man. Look, even my lungs are fucking can't hold that in, man. Nothing to do with my fart machine. Fuck me, man, that's fucking hilarious. I am absolutely fucking loving that, man. I'm trying to understand something. Alright, there we go. Again, trying to get used to my new bells and whistles. How we all doing, people? Exploration UK, how you doing, my man? If you're just in the room, right, I'll give you a very quick synopsis of what I went over. You can get the short version. The people that brought the modern, nothing to do with the biblical idea of Israel, I'm talking about the modern day state of Israel brought into legal existence with men signing things, men in power signing things and drawing lines in the sand and saying if you cross it I'm going to kill you. Alright, Groovy Dodger. So I'm talking about the modern day state of Israel, right? And if you're obviously religion's involved, but it's not here to bash any one religion over the other. Anywho, the point being, Rothschild was a son of the City of London, right? I'm going to argue he was more loyal to the City of London, which he pretty much was his domain, than his religion. The City of London also has historic ties with the Knights Templar, who were Teutonic knights who'd swore an oath which was meant to get passed down through generation to generation to allow to facilitate safe passage for Christians, for Christendom, to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre in the Holy Land. And they hate Jews because they killed the baby Jesus, and they hate Muslims because they're fighting the war against them for thousands of years. Then on the other hand, you've got Lord Balfour. Let's see if I've still got this up here. I don't think I have, but what you'll find is... Oh, no. Alright, I'll just go for it. You can go and look back at it, you can see the... Now, the source I used was the Museum of Palestine or something, right? The Palestinian Administration Authority's official record base, right? It was talking about how Lord Balfour is a known racist and anti-Semite, and then I was talking about how that started me asking myself the question, why is an anti-Semite setting up Israel when it's today's narrative is Israel was set up by the Jews for the Jews? Anyway, long story short, I believe it was set up by fundamental Christians to fulfill their oath, to facilitate safe passage for Christians from Christendom to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Shit, where was I? This is what's good about Spaceballs. I believe it was set up by fundamental Christians to fulfill their oath. Alright, so Israel was set up, or the cogs were put in place by fundamental Christians to facilitate the change of power from the Ottoman Empire to Western powers, to facilitate the safe passage of Christians from Christendom to the Holy Land, the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. and thus doing so, rather than eradicate the Jews who they hate, they actually took over the Jews, or Judaism, this is my theory, by creating the political entity of Zionism, which now pretty much controls Israel and thus Jews. And they done this to use Jews as a walking army, a standing army, a human shield to protect against the Muslims. And they've set up a quagmire in the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Allow the Jews and the Muslims to kill each other till the end of time, while the Christians have safe passage facilitated to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre. Whew. Right, that's the short version. I do go into a lot more of the stuff, mate. The lineage of Lord Balfour and how he goes back to Robert the Bruce. Robert the Bruce being best pals with the Knights Templar. And the Knights Templars links with the City of London. Rothschild's being a son of the City of London. And that's just that's what I see on the game board, and see how it getting. Alright, my man, Magic Magnets, there's a name from the past. Well, make sure you sub up in that, mate, because I'm going to do, hopefully, maybe nightly, some shorter, some longer, just depending on how the wind blows. Or whether I've actually get anything what I feel is actually worthwhile talking about, or rather than just, right, need to do it, let's find something to talk about. So, and if you do like this kind of idea and format, make sure you all stick a wee thumbs up. Oh man, there's me just thinking about wrapping things up, and all the late crew are either going to their bed to watch a bit of stuff or waking up. Right, I'll tell you what, right, I'm going to see where the hell, I've got 3 monitors here, right? Oh my god, I forgot it was simultaneously broadcasting on the Tickety Talks, and I appear to be, but there's it said 19 viewers, but only one watching the news, so I've not managed to hold any audition. Oh, hold on, actually there was 2 there was 2 comments. McVicker, how you doing, my man? Fuck, that's something I'm going to get my head around if I'm doing that in the future. 2, what do you calls it? 2 chat rooms. Sorry, I'm actually, oh, you're the gaff here, man. I don't know fucking what windies are open, what windies aren't. Where's my chat rooms? Aye, thank you, my man. I thought it was good. Well, do you know what? I'm no missing the sewer pit of social media. But I'm missing the interaction, the ability to get shit off your chest, and just the ability to have interaction with folk and discuss this shit. I know. I was speaking to somebody the other day, man, and it kinda, a good pal, man, a really good guy. I spoke to him for a long time, and used to watch all the shows and all that stuff. And just like a lot of people, he's realised his habits around in and around social media. He's came to the conclusion they weren't healthy for himself, and he set up all blockers and took himself off all sorts of social media and all that, man. And I was like, brilliant, man. It's like amazing. Well, in fact, I should have said that to him. I hope I did, actually. But I was thinking to myself, great, man. That's some balls. That's some balls. I mean, like, that would honestly give some people's hearts palpitations. If dare suggested them taking away their social media or whatever. What would I do, man? This fucking solitary confinement cell. I'm scared of the world. Can't I go outside? The chemtrails will get me. Can't I drink my water in here because the fucking fluoride will get me. So I can't go outside, so I'll get my bottled water delivered, but then I can't drink it because it's in plastic bottles and the BPA will get me. Fuck's sake, what am I going to do? Groovy Dodger, how you doing, my man? I'm on 13 watching them, fucking happy days. I was about to jack it in as well. Right, so anybody that is new... Alright, John, my man, in the evening, buddy. Just seeing you there. Oh, shit, there we go. There's... Alright, did he... Went off on I went started rambling and going off on a tangent there. Surprise. Oh, hold on, that's the premise of the show. Oh, man, that is actually like a weight off your shoulders, man. You know, you are actually allowed to... It's like jazz. Oh, that's a better way of describing it. This is the jazz of the conspiracy world. Boom, 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 boom. Can go anywhere. Media mogul Murdoch stepping down as the chairman of Fox and News Corp. News Corp, it just sounds like an evil empire corporation, doesn't it? You can bet you Rupert Murdoch laughs like this. That's what I see in my dreams. And a memo to employees said, time is right. That's what he said. And there was, time is right. So we fucking audio fucking file attached for him to take on different roles. 98 fucking 2! I don't want to fucking take it back. I only thought he was fucking 42 there. 92. Launched Fox News in 90s. Fuck, is it that young? Now the most watched TV channel in you and oh fucking hell. Right, so Fox was launched in 96. Right. So that must have been a double whammy then, because right, I'm shooting for the hip here. I go on Sky getting propagated at the same time as the English Premiership getting propagated, which was early 90s, 91, 92ish. So with Sky News in play before Fox News, he said he was an 8th degree perfect prince of the Pelican and the Rose Cross. Oh shit, John, love the Pelicans at St James's Park also. Shit, man, I hate fucking going off on tangents and then going back to the chat and I'm like, because I'm sure it makes perfect sense and I've just fucking lost the fucking gist of the conversation. Hold on, he said he was a prince of the Pelican and oh, you must be talking about Murdoch, right? Fucking stupid me, fucking hell. Aye, so that's no, mate. There's nothing off topic. It's just whether I can get my head around what the topic's meant to be, and that's like me getting my head around fucking anything's a hard fucking ball game, man. What was I going to say? Old Murdoch, right? I read a wee bit of this. Just see what he's doing. Murdoch says he will transition to the role of chairman emeritus. I know that's Latin of some sort. I'm going to murder it the more try. Mid-November, companies are robust health. Our opportunities far exceed our commercial challenges. He wrote, we have every reason to be optimistic about the coming years, I'm certain. Well, there we go. Murdoch's went to a different kind of role. Prudence. Oh my god, is that a guy or a woman? I'm being serious. Is that fucking Rod or fucking Rose? Does anybody know that? Right, should we take a poll? Hold on. Don't Google this, right? No Google's allowed. Let's do this for fun. I'm sure I can create a poll. Let me see. Is it just on the YouTube so I can do it? Oh fuck. Oh man, see, trying to stretch. Right, hopefully you can't see my pants now. Right, can I create a poll? Yeah, I can. Might be both. I might be an in-betweeny, man. Right. There we go, man. Hopefully I started a poll. And we will keep... Right, let's just do this for a good bit. Let's see the response we can get, man. Right. See, I want to say... Oh, fuck. I'm genuinely fucking... Right, I'm going to go with girl. So I'm going to say no, it's not a man. Oh, fuck. How do I fucking participate? Oh, no, right, I can't participate, apparently. Hold on, maybe I just need to sign in here. I've never done a poll before. Like this. Fuck's sake, man. This two-step verification shite and you fucking... Oh. I swear to God, that, like, I think a lot of this stuff is designed to make people like me want to go and fucking top ourselves because you can't fucking access something on fucking... That's a joke, by the way. I'm talking about how frustrating it can be with fucking this pish. Clips. No, my real citizens always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. And 99.5 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell. Right, there we go. Enter code G. Don't ask again on this device. Don't ask again on this device. Just fucking... And see the amount of fucking different passwords you have for different websites and what I was going to say is I think it's designed to frustrate you so much that you just go, fuck it, give me the chip. Fuck, get it straight in the fucking nut. Right, and what the fuck is this pish now? Right, I give up. I don't think that's going to work for me. Right. Oh, I think it's a... What did I say I think it was? It was... In fact, if it is it, I'm pretty sure they want to be called it. Is that correct? Right. Right, one... Does a man have cheekbones like that? It's the cheekbones and eyes that make me think it's a woman, right? And then some of those fucking pure rich cads you see, you're like, they look a fucking wee bit effeminate like that, man. Well, mate, most interesting topic is... What sex is Rupert Murdoch's fucking it thing? Let's see. Can you tell the rest of them alright? Right, that's a woman, that's a guy, that's a dude. Let's see, fucking, that must be his children for his other wife. I'm guaranteed it probably is as well, but fucking, are you allowed to say that anymore? You're like pointing out the obvious, no? Is that the ones he bought in? So the man he see shipped in for abroad to make himself a wee bit more palatable looking. Did he rescue him from a jungle somewhere, man? Oh, good looking girls, man. I love women that look like that, man. Right. It's the clothes as well. Like, that's a very manly thing to wear, but then is that a stupid thing to say? But you know what I mean. If it is a woman, she certainly isn't dressing to be a woman. She's got like a man fucking thing going on up here, like a shirt. That's what makes me think a dude. But then you see the ponytail, and then you're like, is that just a fucking somebody that was fucking took too much cocaine in the 80s? Too much cocaine and read horrible looking sports cars in the 80s? Well, maybe. Then we've got this fucking James looking motherfucker who I'm led to believe, now it is just rumour, Brains of the Thunderbirds was modelled on. Just a rumour. Oh shit, hold on, I need to keep the fucking man thing, man. Her, him, her. Himmery, her. Right, because right, I've already said I'm not allowed to vote, right? It's not allowed me to vote in one thing. So I've already said I'm going to go with women, right? And I'm going to go with women because of the jaw which brings out the cheeks and then the eyes. That could just be a gay looking guy that's stoned. It's very fucking hard to call. But I'm going for women, right? Now I'm going to Google this. Don't use date at home, man, to keep the fucking poll going, man. It's a fun game. I wish there was a way we could bet on it. Right, and I'm going to try and keep a poker face here. No. Oh, right, don't spoil it for yourselves, people, but fucking... Whew! Hold on, man. No. Oh, hold on, that's not her. that's no it. Got a great poker face, isn't her? Fucking is. Right, I think I just fucked it up and gave it away there, man. Right, but wait till you see this, man. That's a very bad picture here. I think that must be deliberate. Because, like, when you just look at the tinterwebs, that's why I was like, no. I'd actually done a few searches to make sure that was the right result. Prudence Murdoch MacLeod. From the clan MacLeod, there shall be only one. Rupert Murdoch, Donald Trump, Scotland #1 motherfuckers represent. Oh no, hold on, they're pretty much arseholes, aren't they? But ain't we all? Aye, check it out. She actually looks like a normal woman in some of these pictures. What the fuck they've done in that picture, I do not motherfucking know. I don't. No, that's the Murdoch family, that's no. But, even if you just go to her, I'm pretty sure there'll be a picture of her on her fucking wiki, won't there? Maybe not. But aye, Prudence Murdoch MacLeod, there's all the pictures there. My God, where the fuck's the shite one? That has got to go down as one of the worst pictures ever. Just ripped away every fucking bit of fucking vagina about her, man. Fuck's sake. Aye, mate, definitely a touch of the mouth about her, man. Paul, Donald Trump's mother's birth certificate is in the National Archives in Edinburgh. So maybe on his father's side, but his ma rocks from Scotland. I've never checked out his dad. But I would imagine them being traditional, being back in the day when this shit happened, his dad's name would be Trump. I've never looked into the lineage of the Trump name or family, by the way, and I love doing that. It's like maps. I can get lost forever. Fucking just checking out stuff like that. Mesa or Henry, actually, I'll stick with that. It's easy. That's alright, mate. No need to say sorry. Sometimes with me it's no a typo. I just can't spell it. Fuck it, best guess. Hopefully they'll get what I mean. The da. I'd never turned. I'm like, because like I love also trying to think of the etymology and like names, language, shit like that. You know, I think there's stories to be told in between the lines of that shit. That's where I do my learning. That's a good way of putting it. In between the lines, because I can't read, so I need to look in between the lines. Anyway, that was the ramblings. I found that. I heard that on TalkSport. Because anytime they talk about Rupert Murdoch, they have to go, to Rupert Murdoch today, shat in a baby's mouth. He is... No, hold on. No, sorry. That was running the wrong way. What they need to do is... Rupert Murdoch, who is the owner of TalkSport and all our sister stations, shat in a baby's mouth today. See, they need to declare that shit. It's like, I wonder what would happen if Nigel Farage raped a baby. Would Great Britain News report on it? Is Great Britain News? Is anything out there nowadays? News. Now, this is going to sound fucking mental. But try and expand your mind. Now, do not take what I'm about to say in any way that I'm a fan, supporter, or whatnot of the BBC. I would say there is weight to the argument that the BBC may be, and I'm not saying independent, right? It certainly isn't independent. It has editors. Editors have fucking slants. Editors have people put political pressure on them. The whole host, the whole 9 yards. I get that. I'm not saying that is not the case. It definitely is the case. There's no fucking denying it. It goes on in every motherfucking country in the world. But it may be the most independent media we have in this country. Now listen to the madness. And again, this is just fucking something to think about. This is just the madness that's going through it's such a large, compartmentalised institution that it's hard to control every little fucking bit. Now, as you go up the pyramid, towards the editor and whatnot, obviously it can just get cut off at the knees at any point by the man in charge and stuff. But up until certain levels, I believe there is a certain degree or air of independence. Sounds mental, doesn't it? Sounds absolutely fucking crazy. They're certainly more independent than Sky News. Certainly more independent than great Nigel Farage News. They're certainly more independent than what's that other one? Talk TV or whatever. Talk TV is just Sky News with fucking fat, polished turds like Mike Graham. telling you how to live your life, and he's like one fucking Pringle away from a heart attack. Swear to God, watch this cunt. He is so fucking fat. He's just a big sack of shite filled with lard. I mean, it's like a waterbed of lard made into a human being. You can see the ripples constantly fucking rippling through him. It's fucking disgusting. BBC is of course propaganda, mate. It's propaganda by the. That's why it has an editor who has editorial stance, and that's why the editor has people in positions of power, both political and militarily or internationally, if you get me. That puts pressure on that editor to make sure what shouldn't comes out doesn't come out, and what does come out does come out. Right, there's no denying that. Anybody with brain cells would say, sorry, that's a bit condescending and stuff. In fact, it completely is. Most people a lot of people who give this a lot of thought and stuff, but what I'm saying is it's no different for any other country. I mean, I've been at the BBC Scotland building in Glasgow burning TV licenses and stuff. Unfortunately, I wasn't burning TV licenses because I didn't have one to burn. But I was there. So I completely understand and get on board where everybody's coming from. But then I thought about it a wee bit more deeply. Seeing how things are structured in other countries. The first example that took me down this road, this train of thought, was finding out how the Dutch done it. The Dutch have their version of the BBC. You could argue it's smaller, it's not as big, it's not got as many fingers and different pies and all that kind of shit, right? Arguments to be had. But how's it funded? It's not funded by a TV licence, but it's funded. It's funded by the public, and it's funded by a tax that you cannot escape. So everybody that will bitch and moan about getting rid of this TV licence will be the first people to bitch and moan about the tax that will get put in place to replace it. Whereas I'm quite happy to let all the people who have enough dough, stupid enough to pay it, I pay your TV licence, man, batter in. Shh, just leave me alone. That's all I'm saying. Because I don't want more taxes I can't avoid. I want a TV licence that I don't need. Hey Margaret, turn that TV down. So that's what I mean by putting a wee bit more thought into these things. And like, don't hate me because now I'm saying I don't want to get rid of the TV licence because I'm scared that they'll replace it with and it will be something worse. And then you start then you start asking yourself, is this actually getting fucking propagated for a reason to collapse the BBC to bring in the worst? Do you know what I mean? Because the thing that let's say the BBC's on its way out, very much looks that way to me, and I do not want it to be, by the way. And as I'm explaining, it's because I'm fucking terrified with what it's going to get replaced with. Because the BBC isn't going to get replaced with something with all the checks and balances that were initially wrote into the charter and all that shit. It's going to get fucking legalised fucking through the arsehole with fucking hate crime and all that kind of shit fucking put into it and all sorts of stuff. Uh-oh. I think I may have just lost my tickety talk. I don't think in TikTok you're allowed to ask if somebody's a man or a woman and run a poll. I've lost my live streaming ability on my tickety talk. Fucking bastards.
I'm not sure.
What the fuck? How did fucking... What the Did you hear that? The Illuminati. What the fuck? Where is my phone? How the fuck did my phone... Right, now I'm a bit freaked out. My phone's over there. I've not accidentally pushed a button. I've not got any... Anyway, I'm not going to think about it. It's freaking me out. But I have actually lost my TikTok fucking Let's see. Aye. Oh, fuck. Hate speech and hateful behaviours. Shit. Do you agree with this decision? No. Sorry, I'm just trying to figure out what stupid excuse to fucking say to them to fucking appeal it. I thought I can't move it. I thought I could drag it over and show you it, but I can't move it. I just need to. Was this a mistake? Submit appeal. I've done that. Violate hate speech and hateful behaviours. What the fuck is that shit? Appeal submitted. Still can't move that fucking thing. I don't think I can. Woo! Roll on September 29, bitches! Right. Now I can see it. Fuck you, China! Fuck you, you chink bastards spying on me when I'm just telling people that fucking Lord Balfour was a supremacist and anti-Semite. You can't deal with my shite. Maybe it's the language. Hateful actions? What the fuck? Like going like that with your arms? A fucking hateful action? Oh, do you know what it would have been? It would just be some little fucking twat. Who knows? Personally, I don't really fucking care. It was quite funny. Let me bounce. Aye! The fucking love chick, it's the Murdochs, man. They've got fucking people out there monitoring my... I know Rupert Murdoch's watching my stream. There's proof! Proof, I tell you! I don't see Jesus in toast. I don't even look like Jesus in toast. Although I do know some people that look like Jesus in toast and they see Jesus in toast. Coincidence? Or is their image just getting burnt onto the toast? These are the questions we should be asking. So that's quite funny. Shit, right, hold on, I need to try and get the context. Right, so the BBC definitely propaganda, mate. Propaganda isn't news, it's propaganda. Well, mate, I'm not disagreeing with you, right? I agree with you to a certain extent. The way I like to try and explain it or put it into layman's terms is, and the closing name, propaganda is German for propagation. It's to propagate a message. Now, earlier on, I don't know if you've missed it, I can propagate the message, I've got a 12-inch dick. Now, that is true, but it's also propaganda. Some would argue it is news, especially all the local ladies. But there's the semantics. So propaganda is just a word that means the propagation of something. That propagation means the propagation of a message. So again, mate, I can stand in a Celtic shop and tell them how much they stink and their team is shite. That's perfectly fucking true. But they might see it that way. So I get you, man. It's like discussing which animals shit is best to stand in. Propaganda isn't used. Sorry, anyone remember the bag people? Why does that ring a bell, mate? But I think we called bag people like all your old ladies that used to walk about with fuck the homeless old ladies. Is that what they're talking about, Alan? How you doing, McFucker? Last upload was 8 years ago. Mate, that's the weird thing about... Think about it, right? There's how many social media pseudo-semi-personalities out there, right? And then they just drop off the face of the earth. Nobody knows who they really are, where to contact them. I mean, if I died tomorrow, man, no cunt could contact me. Or my family couldn't contact any cunt from anywhere. On social, in the digital realm. You know what I mean? But a lot of people invest and have so much of their life invested and tuned into this kind of stuff, man. And again, when I'm talking about these observations and fucking things I see and think, I'm not excluding myself for this shit, man. Certainly don't put myself above anybody else. Fucking far from it right now, to be honest. The thought police are on to you. It was the Chinese, mate. It was telling too much truth. The Chinese couldn't handle it. See, the Chinese are like people that are going after Russell Brand. They just can't handle the truth. Prudence on the TikTok. Remember, you asked what if Farage raped a baby on TikTok? Is that not a genuine question? Like, I can still do TikToks, I believe. Let's see if I can do a TikTok. I've got no investment in this social media account whatsoever. So experiment. Moving, baby. That's why you get stuck on fucking TikTok for you wake up 2 hours later, man. You're like, I've been watching homeless people dance for 2 hours. Wiggle, wiggle. Stop. Right. No. Boom, 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 boom. I want you in my room. I've had the weirdest songs bouncing into my head all night, man. I'm no joking, I'm struggling to actually even remember how to do this. I just want to listen to this and watch some TikToks. Oh, you just need to see the dance. Stop moving, baby. This copyright is going to strike. It's going to drive me crazy. Wiggle, wiggle. Wiggle, wiggle. Don't stop moving, baby. Copyright will drive me crazy. Wiggle, wiggle. Right, when I can figure out how to do it. I just like see back in the day. You used to have the. I used to personally have the pure motivation to learn how to do all these fucking things, fucking inside out. See now it's like more than 3 presses. Come on, who invented this app? It's going to tell me the meaning of life, and I need to press 4 fucking buttons. Fucking year do you think this is? Fucking 2000 and hold on, let me check my app. 2022. Right, hold on. Let's take that fucking horrendous. I feel sorry for her, by the way. She actually looks like a woman, but contrary to that picture. But that was pretty cool doing a fucking. Oh, boom! Right, so if I do end up doing the show, news or fear porn, do a poll along with it, and then people can fucking vote. But let's be honest, anybody watching anything I'm doing, pretty much going to see it all as fear porn. Yes, you know, like, I didn't need to know some little motherfucker down in London just get stabbed up 100 million times. That ain't news to me. That's fear porn. It isn't protecting my life. It isn't helping me out in one way, shape, or fucking other. All it does is make it more likely to me walk down the street and go, oh, Betty, did you hear about that stabbing down the street? Oh, it's terrible, Betty. Oh, that's all that's happening. Sorry. Oh my fucking lord, man. I'm going to fucking phone a hooker the night. He walk over my back. Yeah, I'm going to put in my tombstone. Here lies a man who once said on the Tickety Talk, Nigel Farage raped the baby. Boom! I'm not even joking, that would be well cool. They must have done or got what they needed and chucked it. I stumbled upon one of those TikTok live streams with a trans woman with the topic, I'm a real woman, prove me wrong. Apparently Russell Brand not wanting to sleep with her was the valid argument. Boom! Boom, 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 boom! I want you in my room! You big tranny lover! Let's fuck one another! Boom, 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 boom! Oh, Clan MacLeod. That used to be one of my favourite films when I was young. See, when you were young, and you used to wake up like at fucking 4:30 in the morning, your mum and dad still be KO'd in their bed. So they would, first thing they would teach you how to work was the VCR. Anybody remember that shit? Anyway, we had Highlander on tape. So that was the movie that I used to watch endlessly. Or that's the movie that used to babysit me when my mum and dad lay in bed for a couple of hours, got some fucking sleeping, separate rooms, chastity belts on, of course. The BBC TV goons were the bag people. You don't mind them, Kip? The BBC. Mate, it rings such a big bell, and I'm like drawing a blank in my nut, which isn't surprising. I think I'm suffering for like 10 years of fucking being more drunk than sober. Everybody participating as well. Mind stick a wee thumbs up. It makes me feel warm inside. And it means when I go to bed tonight, only takes 11 strokes instead of 12. There you go. Saving the planet, saving me energy. All it does is take a click. Oh man, I should not be given the opportunity to speak this. Why wouldn't TikTok like that shit? What's wrong with fucking talking about fucking how many strokes you have before you go nod off to sleep? Nothing wrong with that at all. I do want to listen to that song though. Boom, 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 I want you in my room. The bag people. Was it a YouTube channel, guys? Sometimes it's hard for me to get the grasp the concept that was going on using text. The BBC TV goons or the bag people? Do you mean the guys that chap your door? Or was it a channel called the BBC TV goons? Because they all ring a bell. But do bear in mind, like, at my worst, man, the amount of YouTube I must have been consuming. And the amount of YouTube channels I've subscribed to over the years, man. Unbelievable. Last time I looked at my, your wee notification thing. I seen a channel I subscribed to, and it's a really good looking woman who basically sells very small bits of clothing. Purely research purposes. I was thinking about buying something small. They gave out all the BBC propagandas. Oh, right, mate, I know who you're talking about now. I'm pretty sure I had a few of them. In fact, I'm pretty sure I had two of them, boom, behind the headrest of my chair at the time. I'm getting having flashbacks. Nah, I won't lie to you, man. I have fucking large parts of my life that I can't put back together because I've been so fucking half-canned for lots of it. Let's call a spade, man. And it's nothing big or clever, man. It's fucking shocking. I'm trying to shock myself and shame myself into fucking stopping it. Ain't nobody got time. Too old for that shit, man. Used to join. Hi, man. Oh God, guys, I'm not joking, and I'm just having a fucking just shit memory, man. Real shit memory. When you are saying that, I can remember. Did they not having like a northern accent or something? A northern English accent or something? And that's how I ended up with the stickers. Because it was back when I was innocent enough to give people through the internet my fucking address. Woo! That could have turned out a hell of a lot worse. Boom, 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 boom. Right. So if the bits of data from the computer screens are to be believed, there's other people in. So let me just try and do a quick synopsis. Right. I'll do the quickest one I can. I believe, well, Israel was created with Lord Balfour, combined with Lord Rothschild. Lord Balfour is the descendant of Robert the Bruce. Robert the Bruce was the best pals of the Knights Templar. The Knights Templar were Teutonic Knights that swore an oath, passed down generation to facilitate free passage for pilgrims, Christian pilgrims from Christendom to the Holy Land. Rothschild, City of London, is he more loyal to a religion or his bags of cash? You decide. So I believe that the cogs have been put in place by people in a very high up positions of power to bring this around, to change the geopolitical landscape in and around the Middle East post World War I and pre World War II. If you go and look at them, you can see what I'm talking about, and thus moving what could be perceived as Christendom, certainly Christian dominant countries, right up to the Middle East and even taking over in Israel. So I believe it was set up by fundamental Christians, using Jews. Fundamental Christians set up Zionism to take over Judaism, to use Jews, to take over Israel and use them as a human shield and cannon fodder at the Dome of the Holy Rock, and facilitate free and peaceful passage of Christian pilgrims to the Church of the Holy Sepulchre, while the Jews and the Muslims kill each other endlessly. There ain't no end in sight, folks, on the Dome of the Rock. So that's as quick as a synopsis as I can give you. But if you just go and look into the lineage of all these people, man, it's fascinating. You see they're all the same fucks, just bouncing about from country to country. It's amazing, man. And then look at the religions. They're because I know everybody bounces around today and still thinks religion has little to no power. I beg to differ, to be quite honest. Whether it has ever been, whether the power of the church has ever waned, who knows. And this is hopefully going to be the kind of new format moving forwards. Pick a topic, take it for there and see where it goes. Ramblings of a madman's mind. So, cheers for that, Alan, my man, because that allowed me to know who those dudes were. Thank you as well, John. Well, mate, not only have I had a poncho on for more than a beer or two for too long to care to mention, I've also been a chronic fucking weed smoker for too long, which doesn't do any good for your see, this is exactly it. It's not even like a joke. That is the result of fucking your fucking your body over, playing with your brain. But I'm hoping I've realised just in time, at least to try and manage it a bit better. Right, what's that? Fuck, that's half 12. I haven't really enjoyed this, man, and it is good just having a relaxed chat. And anybody with any topics in? I think the next one I want to do is democracy scam. Is there any other option? Because we're never... I don't want to do it now, but I could, because I could just ramble. But the premise being democracy, right? We're always like like if anybody mentions anything other than democracy, people's arseholes start twitching before you've even told them the other thing. Voting is not specific to democracy. Do you know that? Democracy does not have a monopoly over voting. Is that confusing you? Because like we're brought up with the conditioning that anybody who stays in a society who doesn't have a vote, who doesn't allow the public to vote, shit, hold on, man. There's that vaporizer shit kicking in again. Because we're brought up with the conditioning that anybody who stays in a society who doesn't have a vote, we're brought up. There's no other option. The other option's dictatorship and slaughter and badness and Hitler and Stalin and all the bad people that have gone in the past. Which, by the way, we could maybe debate another fucking time. No, Hitler, good guy or not? So, aye, man, that's going to be a good thing to... Thanks everybody for joining, man. It's been a good wee chitty chat. John, hopefully you're keeping well, my friend. I'm no fucking off yet. Look, Lion, mono crazy, aye. But nobody's even allowed to offer up another option. But I will. I've said it before, man. I've fucking went over it. I don't know. It makes perfect sense to me, but that is because I'm a madman. And remember, if you did enjoy this, comments, tips, topics, thumbs up, hugs, all welcome. Hey, hold on, I'm just going to have a quick look. Aye, thank you everybody that's joined, man. That's been cool for cats. And hopefully it has been an interesting topics. And oh fuck, it's Friday tomorrow, isn't it? Right. I might do one tomorrow. Ugh. If he's fancy it and if anybody's about, kick off at 9 or 10 o'clock. Might do the democracy one tomorrow. If between now and then you have any ideas or whatnot, just hit us a comment and stuff. Sorry, I'm just looking at I'm trying to look fucking with my bad back, man. Right, anyway, I am going to say night, otherwise we'll just start sitting here sleeping. Which I do believe I've done before. It's not big. It's not clever. It fucking's funny as fuck, man. It was funnier if it wasn't me, but... I'm healthy and warm at the moment. Life's been a bit shitty recently, but glad there's still people like you that put a smile on my face. A nice one, man. Hi, buddy. I don't know what's going on in your whirlwind, bud, but when you take a look around you and touch base with people in your life and all that, I think a lot of, I know me and in my perception, others are still like really suffering, feeling, whatever you want to call it, aftershocks and effects of this fucking lockdown pish. Just like, you know, because like, just, you know how that heartbeat of life that everybody had been so used to, just that regular heartbeat of life, the good, the bad, it was just a regular heartbeat. You kind of knew where you are, what you were in for a wee bit, you know. And it's just been, we've just been all put in the blender. I know my head's still fucking spinning, man. I've not recovered, man. I've not recovered, man. Still need to get a spring back in my step. Still trying to get the spring back in my step. Ah, fuck, mate. Never a good time for that, bud. But what do you say, man? Well, mate, maybe that's the universe speaking to me. You know? Hopefully you're no doomed to repeat that, mate. Weirdly enough, it was the smoke that got my dad, no the drink. But my dad was a big drinker as well. But it was the smoke that got him, man. Cost of living shot my... Oh, fuck, mate. So you weren't just kicked in one boy, you were kicked in both? Well, John, a thing I say to myself right now, and this is only quite recently, and I can't remember where I fucking heard it. Right, it was one of very few places, either fucking the radio or fucking one of those shitty fucking TV stations. And it was like, you know, like, see when you're fucking feeling like everything's on top of you, man, and a million and one things. If it's no that, it's this. If it's no this, it's no that. It's this, it's that. And it's just overwhelming. That's the best, simplest way of putting it. If you're feeling overwhelmed, man, like, break it all fucking down, man. Chop it all down. One fucking thing at a time. Either one day at a time, depending on what you're fucking... the roller coaster you're on. One day at a time. Or one thing at a time. To achieve what you know you need to achieve. Rather than... This is what I need to say to myself, because this is what was happening to me. In my head, I was thinking, right, I need to get for 80... No, I won't use the alphabet, it's not good for dyslexics. I need to get for 1 to 10. And I was fucking thinking about 10. I was like, oh fuck man, 10, that takes fucking 2. Fucking 3 and 4. Rather than thinking that, I need to get to 2. All I do is need to get to 2. And then when you get to 2, you don't start stressing about getting to 10 again. You just go, I need to get to fucking... What did I get to? 2? You go, oh, I just need to get to 3 now. And when you get to 3, you don't start... Unless I'm talking to my fucking self here, man. See if I conquer this fucking Jedi mind trick, man, on myself, I'll let you know. It's a work in progress, but this is what I'm saying to myself now, man, to fucking try and make myself no feel overwhelmed about all the fucking shit that fucking I'm going through, man. And again, focusing on the good things you've got and all that as well. But I don't know about you, mate, what you're going through and shit like that, your circumstance. But for me, it's just like, I was concentrating on the mountain rather than the fucking footsteps. It's just fucking one step at a time, man. Looking at that fucking mountain, going, there's no way I'm going to fucking do that. I've tried that a million and one times, and I've tried that a million and one times. Every time I've fucked up. What's the point of trying? I know I'm going to fucking just fuck up because I'm thinking about the top of the mountain instead of just fucking God almighty. You'd think I was fucking able to read books. Self-help book, wouldn't you? But no, that made, like, I can't even remember where I heard that. And it was very fucking passing. It was just like, break it down into one step at a time, one day at a time. I was like, boom, that wee small phrase just made so much sense to me. Because sometimes you can fucking, well, I'd be surprised if there wasn't people that don't feel overwhelmed at fucking points, you know what I'm saying? But maybe I'm wrong. Anywho's, let me... nice one, John. Well, John, my man, I don't know what you're rocking, a phone or a PC, laptop or whatnot, but if you wanted to join tomorrow night, feel free, my man. If you've got, I think the best way for me to do it would be Skype. It's been that long since I've done that shite, man, and I don't know the bits and bobs that you now need. So I would rock with the Skypes, which the details of my Skype should be down below, mate. I think you've even got my Skype, I'm pretty sure you have. God. Cost of living still got lots of my family had no idea. Well, aye, mate, seems like you've got every reason to be stressed out your tits, man. Free fucking wains. Aye, mate. Oh, man! You literally just burnt my boys. Oh, you fucking arsehole. Oh, fuck, man. That would have been a fucking TikTok video, man. Oh, man. Ah. Oh. That's the first time my boys have been burnt. By surprise. Oh, man. Aye, my fucking vaporizer's got these wee these wee capsule things. And I say, obviously, they're made out of metal. Heats up. Drop a hot one. Sitting there in your pants. One of your bollocks might be hanging out. Recipe for disaster, trust me, man. Well, John, just fucking in the chat box, mate. I'm just saying that if you wanted to, mate, you could hit us up somehow, and you could join if you fancied it. Right, now I've burnt my boys, I'm definitely going to go, man. That's fucking God trying to tell me to fuck off. No, mate, it's no for oils. You can get a wee gizmo for oils and all that on it. I don't know, I'll show you. Yeah, actually, that one's been done. So, once it was green, now it is brown. So you got this wee capsule. As you can see. Then it's got a lid. Boom. Fill it up, stick that on. Like, there's what I was out and about with earlier on. It's a wee 8-shooter, as I call it. You can put 8 of the capsules in. So you fill the 8 capsules in. Boom, you go out in the town. You've got that fully charged. Put the capsule in there. And unfortunately, I'm nose blind, man, nowadays. You can smell it, but I think it smells. But at least you've not got big pummels of smoke coming for you, and you don't have an obvious fucking joint in your hand. And with the fucking smell of those fucking vape fucking things nowadays, man, you don't know what the fuck's out there. Do you know what, John? I was talking about this the other day, you know, like, I'm 42 shortly, right? I'm going to stab in the dark you're younger than me, right? Because the concentrates and all that were a ball hair after my time. Because I'm so young and beautiful. And obviously, I would say the generation, if not the generation under me, it exploded. Also depended on where you kind of stayed and the company you kept and all that kind of jazz, for obvious reasons. But I kind of missed the boat, and I don't chase that. And I have the option of all this Cali weed and fucking all this concentrate. And do you know what I got offered the other day? Right, let's see if I can show you a picture of this. Oh no, I don't fucking put some more. I'm trying to think where it will be. And if I can show it, anonymously show it, if you get me. Oh, I can. I think I can. Wait. Right, I don't know if you can see that, mate. It's Vice City hash. Right. Now, see, in my mind, there's some fucking OGs sitting somewhere like that. Stick some Stardog in a fucking vacuum pack. Call it Dingo Dango Blueberry Fango Dango, and we'll fucking double the price. Cali weed man all the way from California. Shut the fuck up, fucking lying arsehole. You could argue the cut, the seed, maybe for California. Don't try and tell me they've imported green from fucking the other side of the fucking world when there are people who've got it coming out their fucking ears in this country. They're just fucking grading it. So all your older people and all that don't fucking go to all that fucking bad branded shite. Give me a fucking freezer bag with my weed in it, thank you very much. Anyway, sorry. Love a nice bit of BHO. That's the stuff you make with the gas in it, mate. The kind of resin shatter. This is shatter stuff. Oh, mate, don't do the face bag. I don't do the face bag anymore, buddy. Sorry, man. Maybe I should start engaging again. It's just, turned into a sewer pit, man. Like people fucking making fucking troll accounts and all sorts of craziness, mate. 43 on the 1st of October. Oh, fuck's sake, bud, you must have hung around in cooler circles than me then. Fucking, butane hash oil, aye. I'm trying to think if I've ever had that. I'll tell you right, the one time I had concentrate. There used to be a wee gaff down here, man. Unfortunately, it shut down. It was beautiful, man. They used to have sex parties and all sorts. It was a dance club and a little bar, restaurant, fucking place down the stairs. It was amazing. Lock-ins, man. Fucking coke on the table, everything, man. It was a business, man. Anyway, unfortunately, the cunt fucked off. I forgot my point now. Alright, and they used to have a wee hash fucking community down there. So, the boy phoned me up, told me, this is going on, man, you might want to come down. And I was like, oh, fuck, it was Saturday, like fucking 5 o'clock, I'd been watching the football, man. I was like, oh, fuck, I've had a few cans. I was like, fuck it. Battered down, man. And I'm trying to think what the concentrate was I took. It was that sticky shit. You do dabs. I don't know if I was on my vape at that point. I don't think I was. So I was still on bongs, rattling bongs hard as fuck. So I was like, boom! Whitey, man. Whew! Had to fucking leave. Sees when I get back. You were a bit of a bad lad, were you, bud? Hang around with the wrong crowd. But you had more fun that way. Right, John, so either I don't know if you've still got the Skypes, mate, but if you fancy joining for a bit of a chat tomorrow night, either 9 or 10 o'clock, man. I don't know. Right, I realise I do actually need to fucking put some food in my belly as well, man. So thank you for joining, everybody. Thank you. If you have enjoyed it, thumbs up, sub up, and come back for more. Alright, John. Night, my man. Night, everybody. Catchies. Clips. And remember, citizens, always subscribe. Hit the notification bell as well. Plus, shipping and handling will keep you out of hell. I'm going to just do a quick test. This won't make sense. And remember, subscribe, hit the notification bell as well. And $19.95 plus shipping and handling will keep you out of hell. Hey!